Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Ishita and today I'll teach you how to paint this beautiful spring painting that is inspired by an original photograph, which is this one I found on Pinterest, and we'll go ahead and try to paint this in a very loose style today. So our previous painting that we did for the snake was a very tight style painting. So I will put the link of this painting onto the I button. You can have a look for your quick reference. Until then, let's quickly go ahead and check out the supplies we'll need for today's painting. So I have picked up my 300 GSM watercolor paper. This is 100% cotton paper from the brand Chitrapat, found in India. And with that, I'll be using my Princeton long round brush number 6. With that, I'll be using a mop brush and my favorite watercolor palette. So let's quickly go ahead and sketch out right now for the quick reference guide with a pencil, and then we'll begin coloring. So right now, for the coloring part, I'm mixing few colors well in advance, which is with the rose madder color. I'm making a pink color. With that, I'm making a dark shadow color, which is with black and brown and crimson, and then a separate puddle of crimson. And let's begin making the tree. So today I chose this particular scenery specially for the tree because a few of my students wanted to learn how to make the tree. So today I'll show how to layer the tree so that we get a visual impact of depth, and also the layers will give a very bouncy, flowy look to it. So let's go ahead and see how to layer the tree so as to get the maximum effect. So the base layer right now, I'm putting in rose madder color for the lightest shade of pink, and once this dries up, we'll layer it further. So here you can see I'm applying crimson color while the first layer is still wet so that it can dissolve beautifully, and for the shadows I'm applying the brown mixture that we had made so that on wet it dissolves beautifully with each other. And now I'm making the other trees that is at the background so that even this dries up, and then we further include the other layers. And the nearest is the darkest section, so I'm just applying some mixture of black and brown again for the nearest one. So as this is drying up, as the tree is drying up, let's quickly go ahead and cover up the other areas. So this is going to be the shadowing area at the back, and while sketching I forgot to make the chair, so let's quickly draw the chair with a pencil and let's color it as well. So while the fence and the tree is drying up, let's quickly wet the sky area, and with cerulean blue, I'll apply a thin layer of this blue for the sky. Let's quickly dry it up with a hairdryer. And now with crimson red, I'm just applying a few patches of the florals. And then later we'll make the branch and again apply a few more other layer for this crimson red color. I'm now applying black color for the Eiffel Tower. So you can either use your gel pen, watercolor gel pen for this, or you can directly, if you have a very pointy brush like mine, you can directly go ahead with your paintbrush. So friends, if you are first time on my channel, please consider subscribing as I make videos with narrative styles for your quick learning. And there are more than 110 videos already available on my channel. Do have a look if you would like to learn some techniques for watercolors along with acrylics. So right now my Eiffel Tower is drying up. So let's quickly make the branch. I've mixed in some brown with black and I'm making the branches now. And now I'm applying one more layer with crimson red and I'm filling up the little areas. So this will give a denseness to our tree, and the near areas I'm just mixing some burnt umber and black with some pink color to give a shadowing effect. And now let's quickly go ahead and cover up the rest of the areas. So this is the tent that I have used some cerulean blue with yellow ochre, and the rest will be very watery, which is very loose style. And here I'm applying some mixture of my available colors, cerulean blue and stuff, to make some shadows and some glossiness of the road. Just water it down, guys. And we will now make the shadows of the bench at the bottom and at the back. And the last step that we'll do right now is to use our white gel pen to make the fencing. You can either use white or black. I've used black, it's not looking that good, so I've finally used some white color to make the fence. And here are some little people far away. And our loose style painting is almost ready. So here's the final crisscross pattern for our fence. And friends, it took me about 30 minutes to complete this piece. So if you're making this, have patience, do it nicely, and you will be able to see how beautiful it looks once it's done. So I hope this tutorial was pretty easy for you to follow. Kindly let me know under the comments if you enjoyed it, and if you're making this, do tag me on Instagram at Easy Paintings by Ishita. I would love to connect with you out there. And we are now done. The last bit, some splatters of some crimson red and some black. So guys, how did this turn out? I am really happy with the brightness it has, and I really enjoyed making this painting. So I hope you try this too. So for today, thank you very much for visiting my channel. Kindly consider subscribing and Connect with me on Instagram and Facebook at Easy Paintings by Ishita. Till then, see you again with the next tutorial. Have a lovely day, guys. Bye-bye.